to be down in the island's capital of Hagatna, down at the Chamorro Village in the Guam Gallery of Art. And I've got two new friends with me right now. We have Miss Tiger and Alejo. They are students as well of the Forever Young art exhibit. So we'll start with you, Tiger, ladies first. So you also took part in the art training class and everything. So what did it mean to you to actually be able to go through that?
Wow, that was unexplained. Just was a very intensive class, but we went through, and it was fun, and it was a great experience and meeting good friends and sharing together thoughts. It was worth it.
Okay, outstanding. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at what you've done. Now, there's two copies of a very beautiful piece that you did of some island flowers and very appropriately captured and everything. And of course, we have various copies behind us. There's the original print that you did. So maybe talk about how you put it together and what you used to create that.
Oh, this was called monoprint.
Monoprint? Right.
Yeah, and I drew it in the glass, put the ink together and put it over with the paper. And when it gets dry and put the color together, it just a fun project. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's absolutely beautiful. How do you feel now that you've been able to create nature, which is very, very hard?
Mm-hmm. Well, just proud of myself, and thank you for my instructor and friends who help us. It was a lot of fun, great experience, and I think everybody should learn painting.
All right, very, very nicely said. And that's what it's all about, making new friends and sharing together. Okay, one of our new friends, Mr. Alejo, originally from the southern village of Agate, now living in Jonya.
Yes, sir.
All right, nice to meet you.
Thank you for having us.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in going through the class right now, we've talked to several people right now, and they said, despite the fact that it was 6 weeks and you basically run the gamut of how to become an artisan and, channeling what's inside you and translating it on paper, how did you feel, or canvas, how did you feel about being able to find that artist within yourself?
Well, I found it very exciting. In the beginning, I felt I really didn't know how to draw, maybe stick figures. But after I completed the course, it was very intensive and comprehensive, fast-paced. I discovered that my so-called stick figures was really improving, so that now I can say, well, they look like what it was supposed to be. I mean, whatever I was drawing. And
well, what you've actually been able to create, I'll go ahead and grab that now, and if you could just hold it up, that is stick figure. You would say is proof that's a beautiful rendering. So exactly what have you created?
well, this is it's not the realistic picture. It's I guess you can. Some people say, is that an abstract of me? It's a self-portrait, actually, and ink with watercolor in it. It took a number of days to come up with this, but comparing this to my original stick figures, it's quite an improvement. I really would encourage seniors or elders elderly to get into something maybe like this, painting, drawing. I feel it's a beginning for me. It's a beginning of maybe not another career, but it's something to keep me busy.
Yeah. Well, what would you like to do with these newfound skills now that you've had them? You can maybe share them with other members of the community, with your family, with your friends and everything. Like, how would you like to continue as an artist?
Well, I want to keep on improving, maybe through another class, if there's another workshop, through our instructor, Phil Alkhan and Ms. Baza. And I'd like to share with friends, relatives, the community, draw pictures of our friends and relatives, our portraits maybe, and draw cultural scenes, to document, events as it happens, even present events, historical events especially, or buildings that we have, so that maybe they can preserve it for future reference.
Okay, now, last question I'll ask both of you, starting with Tiger. What has been the most challenging thing for you when you were creating your art, and what seemed to be the most difficult thing as you were creating?
Oh, coming out with the right color, balancing out the space, draw the straight line.
That's always hard.
Yes, yes. That was,
They always say the best artist can't draw a straight line. So.
yeah, that was hard.
Okay, so Alejo, what about you, sir? What was the most challenging thing?
Well, I felt the most challenging was the actually the fast-paced instruction that we had. It's quite a lot of homework, you know, and you're kind of pressured. But in the end, you know, I think it was a positive thing. We learned a whole lot during the short 6 weeks at the most. But it's amazing what you can learn in those 6 weeks under this class. It's highly recommended to anyone that want to apply.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and congratulations to you both. You both have created very, very beautiful artwork. All right, thank you for sharing. Okay, and one of the most amazing things out there, my friends, is that some of the work that's been generated by our beloved Manonko will be donated to the Hagatna Mayor's Office, because that was the very venue that generously donated their time to actually let our seniors learn about art. So it's all about the community giving back, learning, sharing, and just exhibiting the spirit of what it means to be Guamanian, one big family. Thank you so much. Okay, and stay tuned, because when KUM News continues, we'll have more from the Chamorro Village right here in Hagatna. Stay with us.